Hello.
Introduce yourselves and what did you work on?
Hi, my name is Kate, and I was the director and writer of Majorette. Hello, my name is Kim, and I was the director of photography.
The color in this is amazing, so juicy. It opens and it looks like a creamsicle. I loved it. Okay, first question: are those two related in real life? Who cast that?
They're not related.
It was amazing. How long did that take?
Mackenzie, who's here, she plays Emma. Mackenzie was found definitely really early, and then the little girl, her name's Peely, she was found like only a week before.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
We were scrambling.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Did you do this sport as a child? I know nothing about the sport.
No.
So I want to learn more.
So valid. I did this sport baton for about 10 years. And then just naturally in high school, like I transitioned to really loving film, and I knew this was my thesis for film school, and I was like, I feel like there's nothing about baton, and there's so much to explore, and I also think it's like a bit more visually unique because not very many people know about it, so I definitely knew like that's what I wanted the subject matter to be about.
And I always think of it as being a more glam sport, like ice skating.
Totally, like it's still like very beauty pageant-esque and all that.
Oh my goodness. And then, how was this to shoot? Director of photography?
It was really cool. It was like one of my first times DBing anything.
Oh my goodness.
I'm very happy that I got to work
Wow.
with Kate and like just learn so much with her. It was also like the first one of the theses that we shot that semester. So
Did you two work together a lot?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Besties.
Besties for life. Yeah. But it was really cool. I remember like when we wrapped, everybody, well, at least Kate and I, were just like crying. And that was like a big moment for me where I was like, this is what I want to do forever. So it was really fun.
Amazing. Did you always know you wanted it, or at least my impression of it is it's kind of somewhere in between reality and the dream world of like the girl rage sort of fever dream. Did you know you wanted it to land like that, or was it supposed to be more like dreamy or more grounded? Did it shake out in the cut?
I think for me, like all of the actions are real, but the way the characters are experiencing the actions are more unreal. Whereas like Wesley, like the little girl, like her twirling to like there's nobody there. It's just supposed to be about like how she's finally viewing herself, and then seeing Emma in the end. It's just how they're experiencing the moment. But then the last cut was really just supposed to kind of bring the audience back in, like with the blood. It's like, oh, it was all still real, but to them it was like happy and a good experience.
Amazing. Any questions from the audience? Yeah.
So you talked about how you knew you wanted like your film to be about baton twirling for a while. Were there any other genres that you were like toying with making it about besides horror, or did you decide upon that pretty early in the process?
No, definitely horror. Definitely, because I think like there's so much, as I noticed with a lot of the films, a lot of feminine rage, which I really appreciated out of this lineup. And I think there's just no other genre that I think that's where feminine rage is really living in right now. And I think it was the best one for this, for sure.
I agree. Any other questions from yeah?
I really loved the last image with when they cut to them covered in blood. To me, that seems like that might have been the first idea you had, but I'm just curious where the first kernel or few kernels of like, oh, this is the visual or this is the story came from.
No, you're so right. So much of this was based on kind of like my experience in baton twirling. It's such a different experience when you're like really little than when you're kind of in high school and you're like, I'm about to graduate, and then versus your coach who's like very much like baton is full of like very much like these older classic ladies. And like what was most interesting to me is like the relationships between all three people, and I knew that the ending shot definitely had to be about kind of like the younger generation. And then what to me at the time when I was like 16, 17 felt like, oh, I'm so old, like I'm graduating and I'm kind of done with baton. Like I wanted to rectify that in the end.
I think this was very, very well edited.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? No? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, bad insect. You're kidding. I need to know if that movie was storyboarded or like okay.
It was so good.
We'll find out later. Okay. No Mercy. Wow. Hats off to these two teams that actually wanted to come speak with me. Because that's the show, folks. If anyone have any questions for me, we've got so much time. Okay. Which one is my favorite? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, it's not fair because I did some screening, so I had already seen Something Borrowed before walking into this. So that's why I feel like I could dig in a little bit more about